Hey guys, Kuzi here. You guys remember when Goku had a hole blasted through his stomach by Raditz? Or what about that time Piccolo tried ripping off his whole arm? What about the 4,000 times Yamcha had a dramatic and brutal death? Violent censorship towards children isn't anything new or different. In fact, the first series of Batman comics were so violent that they had to put themselves a censorship, not even with the FCC, to stop the abundance of complaints through adults. This gave birth to the dubbed Silver Age and the lamest form of the Joker I've ever seen. This was really common in the 90s and even 80s and early 2000s for video games, but wasn't heard of so much through television, let alone cartoons. Then along came Dragon Ball Z, a sort of Pokemon meets Pulp Fiction. Says Sally Bentley, staff reporter of the Wall Street Journal 1999. Well, Miss Betty, you're absolutely fucking right. That show is violent as hell, and I love it. And that's why kids love it too. I just find it hilarious how much fear Japanese can strike into American adults in the early 90s and early 2000s. My dad used to say I was gonna turn out gay if I watched Pokemon too much, and he also used to think that of SpongeBob, so it's not just a culture thing. Well, look how I turned out now, Dad. I watch hella SpongeBob and Dragon Ball Z. These aren't dolls, Dad! These aren't dolls! They're action figures, alright? It's a collectible. Dragon Ball Z's second form Frieza impaling Krillin was so torturous, bloody, and dramatic that they even had to censor a whole episode from Toonami. Funimation's censored title was Piccolo the Super Namek. It wasn't even the first censored episode that Funimation had to take off of American networks. I remember watching Toonami's amazing anime lineup on Saturday nights, and when they used to play their first uncensored raw Dragon Ball Z material, it was life-changing. It was a whole nother ballpark, and it had me at awe. Did it make me more violent? No. It just made me more intrigued. It was a whole nother aspect of art that I could appreciate. I obviously wasn't the only kid that was awestruck about this. There are thousands of other kids that are inspired by Goku. Here's another YouTuber that wants to share his opinion on this matter. He's a really good content creator, he's a great Let's Player, and he wanted to share his opinion. So check him out, guys. Royal Crown, roll it, dude.
Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball Z has had a colossal impact on the Western world. Not only in animation, but in TV shows and movies as well. But, due to time constraints, I'm going to talk about animation only. The edginess and lasting impression that Dragon Ball Z brought stateside was felt even by the oldest of people. I mean, come on now. Don't act like you didn't go to school and do the Spirit Bomb or Kamehameha. I mean, everyone did. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, many of your favorite cartoon shows wouldn't exist in the shape or form that it does now. Shows like Codename Kids Next Door, Avatar The Last Airbender, Kim Possible, American Dragon Jake Long, Adventure Time, and the list goes on and on. And I say this because the gore and violence that it brought made the FCC loosen its grip on censorship laws dealing with cartoons. They quickly realized that not all cartoons are made for toddlers, and even some were geared towards teens and adults. Plus, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, we wouldn't have some awesome moments in cartoons like
the Tenka Icha Budokai is finally complete. What the f are you talking about?
I'm gonna have to power up to Super Surgeon!
So, big thanks to Mr. Yakuza for featuring me on this video, as Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite animes of all time. So, I'm gonna turn the video back over to him, and remember guys and gals, stay royal.
Now this can be looked at in an amazing new perspective. Our nation's perceived ideals of indecency have changed and evolved. In the 1960s and 50s, you couldn't even say pregnant on television. Now you can say the B word on the radio and fuck on late night television. Why did I say B word but I didn't censor fuck with them? The fact that we're not censoring art is giving us one step closer to becoming a truly free nation. And it's also not allowing our minds to be shielded by misconceptions. Studies actually show violence from television and video games actually don't even have any relation to real life violence. In fact, they even show that it reduces violence and allows us to take out our aggression in a healthy way. Dragon Ball Z made us subconsciously appreciate not censoring content while at the same time entertaining us accordingly. Although it presented an action-packed and very violent series, but it also took the time to teach us morals and what or who a real hero is. Anyone who knows Goku knows he has a pure heart. It's the morals displayed and the core message that speaks to us as an audience, not the action-packed violent series that it presented. That was just a bonus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this series. I would love to do more. If you like this style of video, please leave a like down below, comment your thoughts. Also, subscribe if you haven't. It would be fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.